Reporter Tumelo, who was setting the scene for us ahead of the very, very important address by the Minister of Rural Development and Land Reform, Kruger Nat, and the Minister of Environmental Affairs, Tumelo, will be going to Skukuza in the Kruger Park. Let's cross to our SABC reporter now. Tumelo, good morning. A little bit earlier, you talked to us about some of the issues dating back, especially when it is related to a national key issue like the Kruger National Park. This has been an ongoing battle, but today those residents will see the Minister of Land Reform and Rural Development, and will also experience the Minister of Environmental Affairs, Mam Edna Malewa. What is happening currently?
Good morning, Sam. Currently, we are still here at Kruger. We understand that the event is scheduled to start at 10 o'clock. In 1995, after democracy, you'd understand that national government decided that people who have been moved from their land, they can easily be compensated for their land or be given land elsewhere, because some of the communities were also moved here from Kruger and also been given land elsewhere. But today, those compensation and those communities will be given compensation in terms of money or in terms of giving land elsewhere. But to talk us more on this issue, we've got the Chief
Land Claims Commissioner.
Land Claims Commissioner, Nomfunden Goboto. How big is the Kruger National Park land claim?
Good morning, and thank you very much. In fact, in 1998, we had a total of 17 communities claiming various portions of the Kruger, and it's actually 318,000 hectares that they've claimed. And what we're doing really today is to celebrate the beginning of the restoration process. We're acknowledging, though, that Kruger is an international park. It's a well-renowned park, and we know that people from all over the world come to South Africa to come to the Kruger to see the Big Five. And so the communities themselves understand that we are not going to be able to restore physically Kruger to these claimant communities. But what we are doing is that we're compensating them, and the initial phase is a compensation of 84 million for 6 communities of the 17 that who've claimed. But it's only phase 1. Phase 1 is the 84 million plus a beneficiation scheme that they will be working with the Sand Park and specifically Kruger. So this beneficiation scheme is going to be about how Kruger makes sure that these claimant communities benefit from business in the Kruger, partner with them, deal with social facilitation, transfer of skills, making sure that really the youth of these communities are able to go to school, get educated, and are able to play a meaningful role in really running these parks. So, in effect, what we're doing today is we're creating a new relationship between the Kruger National Park community inside with the Kruger National Park community outside. And it's a celebration indeed.
May I understand this has been going on for years and years. About 80,000 people have lodged claims throughout the country. But take us through the journey, especially for people who have lodged claims, especially for here in Kruger. Take us through that journey and then speaking to the community leaders and all those kind of things to make sure that they reach a consensus.
I think it's been a tough journey in the sense that, settling a claim is a very difficult process. One tends to think that it's a straightforward process because, I identified where I lost a right in land, and it should be easy for you to just identify that and give it back to me or provide me with financial compensation. But in fact, it's very intensive because you first have to make sure that the people who claim to have lost land are the rightful people. So you have to do research, you have to make sure that you actually give land to the specific correct beneficiaries and ensure that ultimately once we come to the day that we're in here, like today, we've given the land to the right people. So we had to negotiate with the communities, make sure that we're on the same page, continuous consultations, facilitations and so forth.
In terms of compensation, how much money are we talking about here? Quickly, ma'am.
The initial one, we're giving them 84 million. compensation is 84 million to 6 different communities, and the process continues.
Thank you so much, Mayor, for speaking to us this morning. As you heard from Mayor Nomfundo Ntlako Goboto, they're saying that about
84 million.
84 million will be given to the communities that who had lodged claim within the Kruger National Park.